Good morning, this is Matt Warren. It's January 5th, 2022 on a beautiful Wednesday morning. Hope you're having a great day. This message is for my buddy who sends me his numbers in a text. So if you've ever gotten this from anybody, he shares with me the income and the expenses that he had for the month in a long text. Stop doing that. It doesn't do anything for me, and I know it doesn't do anything for you. My experience has been when the numbers are in a spreadsheet, it's so much better because we can look at and add up totals. We can see trends. Stop this, sending it in a long text. It doesn't do anything for me, for sure. There's so much value in having your information in Excel spreadsheets or in a Google Sheets document. I've created one, and anybody can use it. There's nothing proprietary about it. But what it does is it breaks out all these categories, and we can look at the numbers on a daily view. We can look at them on a monthly view. We can add them up and tell how much we're spending in a year's time. We can look at income trends. Each source of income needs its own line item. I've talked in previous videos about how I used to think of my income as I've got an A job and several B jobs, and I have them grouped, and like all the B jobs were grouped together. Today I've got each income earning source as a separate line item, and I've also got line items for some of my goals of making income that I'm nowhere near making income from them. Like, for example, my book, for example, real estate deals. I've got those in my vision and in my pipeline, but they're not anywhere close to, actually happening yet. But through meditating and manifesting these ideas and going ahead and getting them out on paper, I'm one step closer. So my encouragement today is to list out these sources of income in the income plan in the spreadsheet. There's no way to list out the income plan in a text like that. All that's doing is showing reactive numbers. All he's doing is taking his balances from these accounts and putting in what he spent and what he made. That's all well and good, but, well, I shouldn't even say that. It's not well and good. It's a waste of time. Take that time and put them into the spreadsheet. Put them into the income, put them into the spending plan. He also has the amount of debt that he has in that text. That needs to be into the debt repayment plan. In the text, there's nowhere that he has his savings plan, and there's no real way of looking at trends and looking at money over time and reading the numbers. I've spoken at great length about reading the numbers. You can't read the numbers in a text, period. So, hope everybody has a great day. That's my lesson for the day. Or my little tip for the day. Stop putting the numbers in a text, or if you're not doing any numbers, don't start out by putting them in a text, and don't waste your time putting them into some software. A lot of times people try to cut the corners by putting their numbers into a stuff like there's a Every Dollar app, and there's another one out there called Mint. I've tried those. You can put all the information in there, but there's no way to get the data out. And there's really no way of customizing the view on what you want to look at. Take the time and just put them into the spreadsheet. God is in the numbers. God is in writing down on the spending journal what you spent that day or the day before, and then putting that into the spreadsheet. And my experience has been that God is in the numbers. When I take the time to do it, I feel more spiritual. I feel like I'm on top of my game. I feel like I know, I have a grasp on what everything is. When was the last time that you logged into these retirement accounts or logged into 529 fund and updated your personal financial statement? If that's been a while, this is the first of the year. Now's a good time to do that. Take the time, log into those accounts, and what I've seen is there's just the habit of getting into those accounts and logging into them on a regular basis. It just makes sure that those numbers are front and center. I can't tell you how many times in the past, maybe 4 or 5 years ago, when I try to log into those things, the password was wrong. I didn't know which website to go to. Now I've got them bookmarked on my browser. I've got them bookmarked. A lot of times they save the username or the password for me, so it's just a matter of clicking on it and say go, or copy it and paste in a password into there, and I can get in and have my numbers ready to go. There's so much value in updating my personal financial statement every day that I know what my net worth is. If I know what my net worth number is, I can track it over time. And I can tell you, over the last 3 or 4 days, my wife and I have hit our all-time net worth number. I created a spreadsheet called a net worth calculator, and it basically puts in all of the assets and liabilities. When was the last time that you tallied up and looked at all of your assets and your liabilities to even know what your net worth number is? Let's start off the year on the right foot and get those numbers straight. Hope you have a great day. Thanks for listening. And as Mama always says, make your contribution. Thanks.